Things that I wanted to talk about today. Uh, I wanted to share what transgender means to me and how I came to this conclusion that this is the way that I am, as well as the things to come. Um, Transgendered for me means that I have a female body, but I feel like I have more of a male brain. I actually found a really good definition online, and it said that transgender is someone whose personal idea of gender does not correlate with his or her assigned gender role. And I actually think that's pretty accurate, and it's definitely how I feel. One cool thing that I learned is that I'm actually part Navajo, Apache, and Hopi. And I know that back in like old Native American culture, a person that was transgendered was considered to be a two-spirited person, or someone whose body encompasses two spirits, the female and the male. And sometimes I do feel that way. And by the time this is done, I actually do plan on actually getting that, something symbolic along those lines, tattooed. How did I come to this? I think I've always felt this way. I just didn't realize it, I wasn't ready to accept this about myself. I've been out, as gay for like the last 5 years or so. And I found confidence in it, but there were still a lot of like underlying issues and hurts and pains that I was feeling, and anger and like jealousy. And I just didn't understand what was going on. And then 6 months ago, I finally realized that my problem was that I wasn't happy with my body and how other people translate my sex, which, by appearance is female. My thing was, I didn't realize it at the time, but now I do. Actually, I don't know if you guys, like, when you get up in the morning or whatever, and you guys check yourselves out in the mirror, you usually look yourselves up and down, and, normally people are, kind of nitpicking, oh, I like this, I don't like that, but for me, it was like, anytime I look in the mirror, I only look at the masculine characteristics. I completely block out everything else. Like, I pretend it's not there, which is a trip. I thought that was normal, I thought that this was just, a masculine, lesbian tendency, or, way of thinking. But it was actually much deeper than that. It definitely affects all parts of my life, even with my partners, especially when it comes to intimacy. I don't like being touched or viewed as a female, so like I said, I thought that was normal, but it's not. What else? Oh yes, my plans. I do plan on starting hormone therapy, and for those of you that don't know what that entails, it means that I will start taking testosterone supplements. And the form of testosterone that I will more than likely be taking is an injection of synthetic testosterone that will actually bring about the majority of male characteristics. It's amazing what T can do for the FTM. And T is testosterone, and FTM just means female to male. And I will more than likely be using those terms in the future just because it's easier. So, I will also start planning my chest reconstruction surgery. which probably won't be at least once I start T, like maybe a year from that or so. Um, and pretty much what that means is that you remove all the breast tissue and make it into a flat chest. So yeah, those are my plans. Things to expect when I do start testosterone. I think one of the first things you'll notice will be in the first month. It's actually like going through puberty all over again, uh, except at age 23 and male puberty this time. My voice will actually start to crack and squeak and deepen, and I'll also begin to develop more body hair, which is gross. I really don't like body hair. I don't care if you're female or male. I don't care for it. But whatever. You lose some, you win some. um, Potentially in about 3 months' time, I'll actually be able to grow facial hair, which I think is kind of cool. Also, my jawline will actually begin to sharpen, possibly, become a little more square. But overall, my face will stay the same. It's just, like I said, a lot more of those masculine traits are going to start coming in. My hairline will also probably recede a little bit. There is the potential for male hair pattern balding, which, I really don't think I'm at risk for. I have a lot of hair. But, potential side effects, anyway. What else? Oh yes, I don't know if you ever noticed, but males typically have much more natural muscle tone definition. Testosterone will actually bring that about pretty easily. I don't work out now. I don't really like to, but I know that when I do start taking T, I'll definitely want my body to be the best that it can be, so that'll change. What else? Your feet. In front of your feet growing, which I feel like I already have pretty big feet, but whatever. It's cool. But yeah, I'm going to be pretty short. I think I'm going to have to invest in some tall shoes. What else? I plan on starting my T therapy in a couple of months. It just depends on my financial situation, as well as my doctor and my counselor. I still have to find a gender-friendly physician, and figure out a regular schedule with my counselor, who's actually about an hour and a half, close to 2 hours out from me, so it's kind of hard. What else? But yeah, I mean, that's my plan. So this is the end of my first video. I'm sure I'll make more soon.